Hello and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. Today, we have the Siege of Jacksonville, where we need to assemble a corps of 20 brigades to defend this line. And I think I kind of remember this battle vaguely. And I think this map is deceptively small for how big the actual battlefield is going to be. Because I'm pretty sure, like, an infantry block of 2,000 is, like, that big, if you can follow the square with my mouse, so... Oh, obviously we'll see once we get in there, but... 20 brigades. Sounds like a job for 1st Corps. Probably under Lee. Yeah, probably a good idea. But first, career points. Logistics and training. Here we go. Now we're going to dump all of our new points into training. And then hopefully at that point, we will probably buy up a whole bunch of veteran guys then. Spend all of our money on the last battle. No point saving up for a battle that's not going to come, am I right? Alrighty. We will reinforce all of 1st. Do we have... Nope. Any in 2nd that got promoted? Not so much, but 4th Division is... Actually, we can pirate it from 3rd Corps. I'm going to borrow this guy and send him up here. Felix. Alrighty. Yeah. Now... Is that all we want to do? Is this what we're going to want for the Siege of Jacksonville? Probably. Skirmishers and artillery sounds like a good idea for this forest. So... Although perhaps more infantry would do us better. Major. There you go. Yeah, see, now it's only $10,000 to reinforce this guy with veterans. Still a lot, but it's not going to obliterate our economy. This would, though. Oof. Big oof. Alright. Oh, wait, no. 2,500. The CSA brigades are. Alrighty. And all the howitzers and artillery is reinforced. The infantry is set. The Whitworths are equipped and ready to go. We need to buy up new rifles now. Okay, first of all, let's see what equipment this... Okay, yeah. You get CS Richmonds that we can buy, because there was 9,000 in the shop, I hope you just saw. Just telescopic rifles. This is 20. We need to potentially buy up artillery and equip a new regiment. Nope, not gonna happen, and also not gonna happen. I didn't buy the Treadiers last time, which maybe regret. I don't know. The thing about the Treadiers, they're reasonably accurate and longer range. Man. These are very good cannons. Despite looking a lot shorter than the ordnance guns, you'd expect them to be a lot less accurate, right? Anyway. I suppose it's ancient times, they don't know how to do things. Barrel length, what does that do? Who knows? Makes the gun heavier, sure. I mean, is that all we want to do? We can't... Oh yes, we have to spend influence too, or reputation. Now I've been thinking on this for a minute. A solid minute here. And I think that we're going to buy the Richmonds instead of the Fayettevilles. And I know what you're thinking. Hey G-Man, why? Oh actually, this guy gives us 8, and this gives us 8, and that keeps us base 10. Oh boy, that's a tempting offer. I suppose... Okay, long term, we're going to have to spend 25 and then more if we want to keep it like this. So I think what we're going to do is we'll buy Selburn here, because we don't need more CS Richmonds for this fight. So it's not going to improve our odds if we grab more Richmonds. So I think we'll grab this guy, and we'll make room for the 8 points we're going to get for winning the battle, assuming we're going to win the battle. And then before Gettysburg, we will... Or, Gettysburg, we already fought Gettysburg. Before Chickamauga, we will buy up the Richmonds, probably. Because the Fayettevilles are expensive, and now there are competing rifles on the market that are like half the price. Like, we're going to start seeing this 1863 Springfield. And though we can't buy it, we can find it. And look at that, look at those stats. I mean, sure, it's less accurate than the Fayetteville, but is 10 accuracy worth $40 per rifle? Not really. We'll still keep our Fayettevilles around because we have them. Might as well. But now they're starting to be outcompeted by full serial infantry production rifles. It's like, yeah, it's starting to age, believe it or not. All right, for now, Selburn. Selburn is bought. Let's see if we can get some colonels up here.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. Colonel, on the verge of being degraded. And we have a lot of brigadier generals just kicking around back there. Oh, could you get in here? Ah, see, it worked out. Long-range artillery training. Wonderful. And could we get you up there with... No, not quite. So we'll just put you back down to major. You could probably go down now. Darn it. Can we get away with a colonel? No. Yes. Well, yes, we can. You can't go down. You are already a colonel. Look at that. Get away with a lieutenant colonel? Yes, we can. How about a major? How about a well-trained major? There you go. You can't go up, you can't go up, you can't go up. Colonels, brigadier general. Bring in colonel. He's fine. Alrighty. We've just got colonels kicking around. Could we afford to degrade to a lieutenant colonel here? We could. Efficiency stays the same as far as we can tell. And lieutenant colonel. Yep. We're nowhere close to leveling up with that guy yet, so maybe we can make some good work with him. Speaking of sharpshooters. Hey, it's a new regiment. Well, I've said that too soon. We're gonna lose somebody in this fight. Maybe we'll have enough left over to equip one of our other 1-star skirmishers. Our 2-star. Yeah, we got another 2-star now. Look at that. Barely 2-star because he's got a brigadier general in charge of him, but 2-star nonetheless. And do we care about this much artillery in the battle? I want to hold, like, looking at the map, this looks like a good line. This kind of gets wonky. But over here, that's a good line, so I figured that's a good line. We're going to have enough. How many? Oh my goodness, they have numbers 2-1. Alright, hold on. I think we're going to dump the Tredegears in favor of some more infantry. And we're going to dump 1 telescopic rifle in favor of some more infantry. Because I just want to be able to hold the line. And this infantry will be equipped with freshly bought CS Richmonds.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Oh my goodness, it's so expensive. Alright. Seems alright. Seems alright. Oh, and I'm going to rename all these guys with 1st and 2nd and 3rd and so on. Just real quick here. And come back with the 1st FV guards and the 1st through 11th CS guards. I was going to leave these guys as their regiment commanders, but whatever. Whatever, we can just make them these guys for now. In fact, hold on. I forgot to see if we can put a colonel in charge of you. We can! Hooray. Alright. It's good. Looks good. Still not enough men, but, you know, slightly less bad ratios. Yeah. 29,900, 959 soldiers. What sort of a weird number is that? 59. 27495. I guess, yeah. How does that make any sense? What? I guess, yeah, 27,000. Okay. That's... I don't know. Okay. It's supply and the commander. Yes, of course. It's like, what the heck is that talking about? Okay, there we go. Now we resume. We shall defend. Siege of Jacksonville. The fortress of Vicksburg has fallen to General Grant's army, and our western defenses are progressively collapsing. The capital of Mississippi, the city of Jackson, has been pillaged by General Sherman's corps before a month, and its railroad connection have been destroyed. Okay. Although Jackson's strategic importance has been severely lessened, it's the next barrier to defense versus the Western Union forces. The Confederate Secretary of War has directed to move one of your corps to Jackson to reinforce the garrison before you manage to set up your brigades. It has been reported that Sherman is advancing towards the city from the east. You must quickly man the western fortifications of the city and repel the attackers. If we defeat the Federal Army, then we could buy enough time to organize our forces in Jackson and head west to recapture Vicksburg. Sounds good. Hold the line so we can reorganize. Makes sense? We have 1 corps, 4 divisions, 22 brigades, 29,959 soldiers, and 96 guns versus 3 corps, 7 divisions, 34 brigades, 44,579 soldiers, and 119 guns. We are on the defensive, so it should work okay. Oh, the dogs are barking. Oh boy. I'm gonna go deal with that. Alrighty. General, you've been assigned to man the entrenchments west of Jackson and stop Sherman's advance. Sounds good. We just learned that one. The defensive works start from this area. Oh, we've got breastworks and tree lines. Oh, goodness. We're at this stage of the war. And end here. We do not have enough forces to occupy the whole fortification network, so we need to wisely decide where to focus our defenses. The rest of your brigades are alive really in this direction. Okay, cool. Sherman's main attack is expected from this direction, but he will most certainly try to surround us using his numerical superiority. Yeah, I would too, dude. We have heavy breastworks. Great. What a weird... Well, I mean, I would say weird, but it's actually good defensive. Like, look at this. Look at this setup. It's like they know what they're doing now. We've got breastwork in tree line, surrounded by nothing, and then it's a extension into this forest, and we have another breastwork behind for when we inevitably lose that section. It's actual fortification. Tactics and fallback lines. Scary. Scary times. The World War I is showing. Look out. You gotta wonder if they'd actually paid attention to this war, the Europeans, whether they'd actually have considered that World War I would turn out the way it did. I suppose the Franco-Prussian War did nothing to help them. It's like, that's an American war, blah, 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 blah. It's not real. Okay, so we're going to be attacked from the left. I don't know where these breastworks are going to go. Well, from the left, maybe from the right too. Maybe we should put some guys over there. Let's have the 3rd go stand over there, I guess. Because you know, there's going to be some cavalry brigade or something that appears on our side. Oh, we have a watch point. All right. 100%? What? What do you mean 70% fortification bonus? It's frickin' entrenchments, buddy. Prepared breastworks. Look at it. Okay. So what do? We have full force superiority, so I assume they're just going to walk into the battlefield here soon. Let's attach skirmishers to 3rd. We'll have them go wide, and we'll have them go this way. Man, I don't even want to put my infantry on this stuff. Because it's not as good as the woods still. We're almost there. We almost have an idea of what we're doing. Not quite there yet. How do you dig a hole? I don't know. Should it cover all of him? No, just his torso or something. I don't know. Let's break off all these guys. We'll have the skirmishers go be skirmishers out there. Okay. 22,000. We have advantage. How long will we have this advantage? Maybe we should actually... Hold on. These are skirmishers. What am I doing? We need to find the enemy, and then we can make an assessment on where we need to defend. So we don't have enough men to start with. Oh, there are people upstairs making noise. Yelling about there. There we go. So eventually here we're going to run into 12,000 men, so looking forward to that. What's that? 5 brigades of infantry? Yeah. Assuming it's just infantry. Let's say 4 brigades. Oh, well, there's also artillery. Ah, but their artillery's not counted. Yeah. Aha! The Yankees are coming. So they're coming from north? I thought they were coming from the west. Or is this like a flanking force? Oh yeah, they did say Grant, so maybe they'll have some good tactics this time. Hold on a sec. Who is marching and where? It's you. Stop making marching sounds. Okay, there's artillery up here. Okay, if we don't see anything at this tree line, we're just gonna fall back to this tree line. In case, like... Ah, there we go. There's some guys. Fall back. Okay, so they are all up there. There's 3 brigades of infantry and some skirmishers, so yeah. 3 and change. Alright, Fayettevilles. You come up here. Is this forest? I can't even tell. Let's get up here then. Get Lee up this way. If they're going to attack this way, we need to hold them with the skirmishers though. And yeah, there's nothing up here, so we'll hold this tree line and then... Oh, they get reinforcements. Maybe stay away from the edge of the battlefield, please. Because it said they're coming from this way, so if they're coming from this way, I want to know when they're coming from this way. Yeah, here. I suppose, and we'll have them close together to make sure that they're not overwhelmed by some random block coming out. Excuse me? Are you trying to advance? Sir, I'll have you know that that's illegal. No attacking. Okay, 76. Oh, 93. Oh, but Lee's here. Okay. So it is technically better than the woods that we're standing in. Okay. Very well. The true test of the fortification is if we can actually... What? Stay there. Is if we can Okay, yeah, okay, it's a good thing we put some rear guard over here. Oh yeah, these guys are out here too. That was a block of 600, 700 cavalrymen. Maybe we should just fall back with these. Okay, there are lots of them here. And there are melee cavalry coming from behind. Great. Charge to the woods. Yeah, there you go. You saw that 2,250 men coming at you, and you didn't want to have any of it, did you? Alright, Lee. You can fall back. Let's go back into our breastworks. Ouch. Let's have these lads come back and we'll go this way. And we'll see if we can get Bowman to route. Get Lee back this way. The artillery. Do we want to move the artillery up? What's your range at, 24 pounders? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. 24 pounders come up. They're very out of range. Oh, there's more coming up this way. Interesting. So they're focusing their attack here, I guess? Which is good, because this is the terrain I wanted to hold. Reinforcements have arrived. Perfect. Let's get these guys coming this way. I don't know what sort of... Oh, skirmishers, perfect. That'll be great for dealing with this cavalry that keeps running back and forth. Right, and it's not a lot because we didn't have a lot. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Right? Yes. I think so. Look at how ineffective those volleys are. God. Okay, so the breastworks suck. Completely and utterly. Good to know. Maybe we'll actually hold this tree line then. With the artillery. That isn't up there already. Speaking of, let's get this... Oh! Oh, shit. How did you get back there? Did you actually walk through the line? Damn. You guys come this way. No, don't shoot the... Okay, there is even more coming from this way, too. Let's fall back to this line with the artillery for now. We'll get out of this silly extension of the breastwork out here. Avoid getting flanked. Cavalry? Hello? Somewhere, apparently? A charge of cavalry on the Fayettevilles. Great. Don't you dare follow them. Yeah, you fall back now. You too. And you as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, and we're in bad fortifications. Well, we're in the fortifications now. Might as well have the melee bonus. You guys leave the fortifications. We'll turn around this way now because evidently we're gonna need it. You guys come back this way. You guys come back this way. You need to come back into this tree line, so do you. Lee needs to get over here to help these guys out. You can come back here. We'll repel this infantry attack and then we'll fall back. We'll leave these guys to pursue this cavalry. These skirmishers can be in the trees over here. These guys need to come this way. Oh, except you need to come this way. Like, honestly, the standard infantry shovel may be, like, the best implement of war, apparently, in this era. Like, it's no joke. If these guys had shovels, could you imagine how good the fortifications would be if they were made by people who actually know how to make fortifications? You guys run over here and get ready to stand there. We'll hold this extension of the force, or the fortification network, until otherwise prompted. Wheel, nerd, and shoot. There, and then there's no way they're gonna break this. 24-pounder howitzers backing CS Guard rifles, not gonna happen. There, cavalry's left. And this appears to be where the fight's going to be. Okay, now they might break through with this 2-to-1 thing going on. Assuming we can't get enough volleys in there. They are hitting the Fayetteville Guards, though. Great, the commander was killed. I guess we'll hold out a little further then, on this side. And we'll have a rear guard for these guys. Wonderful. If they're gonna just abandon their artillery out here, that'd be great. Let's have you guys come here and you guys come here, and we'll win this battle against... Actually, no. That's probably a bad idea, because if we outnumber them, then they'll rout. If we can just leave them in the melee engagement, that'd be good. Speaking of, there we go. See, all it requires is that they're in water to actually get good kills. Speaking of good kills, let's see if we can kill this commander. I'm going to leave this skirmisher back here, so we don't get flanked from some random cavalry that decides to do that maneuver. We'll have some warning before they suddenly appear. Alright, second CS Guard's doing just fine. Maybe we will hold this river line, actually, up here. We can do like that. That's not too much of an extension, and if we can catch them in the water, that's even better. See, look at that. We're out of the breastworks and we have good cover bonus too. Like, we're not even seen yet. Watch this. We're gonna run out and shoot this artillery regiment without getting seen until right now. Now we're seen. Take an infantry volley to the face. Perfect. Maybe this battle will make us learn something about fortifications or something. You see, if you cover the whole infantrymen, then they don't die. Oh. You guys come up here, and I suppose these guys come up here too. Get up nice and close. They have some serious advantage in men right now. But they do have to come through some pretty bad terrain. Shoot that commander. Shoot that guy. We don't need this many skirmishers on this side. Let's have them come over here again. Lee, get over here instead. Unfortunately, they got us when our artillery was moving. Fortunately, these CS guards are CS guards, and we didn't spend all of our points on CS Richmond, so we have some significant morale buffs. There goes another one charging. Should begin a flanking maneuver with these lads. If they're not engaging our whole line and getting force concentration while not having that much more men, we might as well take advantage of it. In fact, let's do that. These skirmishers can probably hold by themselves. Uh-oh. Why are you running? Did you turn? I bet he turned. Where did this guy come from? Let's leave you facing this way. Let's have you come up here. Come on, guards, quit routing. You're just charging from there? Okay. And you're... okay. Let's go down to slower speed. This is going just fine. Despite how awkward it is. Thank goodness we brought these skirmishers back, honestly. Otherwise, the 24-pounders would have been exposed to infantry volleys. There we go, we'll go up this side. They were in such a hurry to come and flank our artillery that they didn't bother fighting us. Which, I mean, I suppose I would be excited to flank artillery too, but you know. We also had a whole bunch of skirmishers and sharpshooters nearby, so probably not great. Run up that hill, good lord. Shoot this artillery that's flanking our men. I wonder what sort of rifles these guys have. Probably gonna be Harper's Ferries at least, right? And then maybe 61, 62, or your 63s. Probably not 63s yet, but you never know. You guys pursue them. You can stop running, and we'll pivot you guys to actually try and push them into the woods. There we go. You guys can pursue this one, and you can come shoot these ones. You can slowly follow up. Eighth and 7th skirmishers can come back. Lost quite a few men here, but this is also the brunt of their attack, so makes sense. How's the morale doing? Morale's doing fine on this side. That's good. This is very good. Actually, we're turning them. Interesting. They appear to have concentrated too much of their force in the center here. Maybe we'll bring some howitzers this way. Bring this regiment of skirmishers, or line infantry, this way, and we'll bring you here. Don't charge, just shoot them, and stay shooting them, please. No. The guards can come this way. The sharpshooters can shoot these guys. You can hold here. Melee charge? Up here. Not very effective. Blasted by a bit of artillery, that's fine. You gonna run away? Of course not. When I tell them to run, that's not when they run. Run away, you're outnumbered. No. Ugh. Definitely need ammo up here, though. Which is surprising. We've been engaged for a while now. That ammo, the ammunition perk, or skill, is paying off again. Or is starting to pay off a bit, I should say. Because we really haven't had to worry about ammo until now. There's only 46 minutes left in the battle, so... I wonder if we'll be able to actually finish off this Union army, because that would be great. Somebody is wounded. This guy who's getting shot in the side. No, not the howitzers. I want Lee to come this way and give morale bonus to these guys as we outflank these ones. You want to go around Manter, yes. Go around Manter and then shoot at him from his own tree line and get him pinned there. Good little counteroffensive we've got going here. Yeah, we have... We're approaching even numbers, so... This is good. Land ram. Aren't rams typically on land? Suppose you could say ship rams are not on land, so... I suppose you might need to specify. Especially in this era. They would have... Holy moly, look at how many casualties he took standing out there. Oh my god. Oh no, these are the 8th, because they were over here. So they must have turned sideways and got shot in the side there to lose all that morale. Or maybe all the artillery focused them all at once, perhaps. stranger things have happened. You don't need to run anymore. And this artillery can come this way now, because I don't want to pursue them with artillery through the woods until we're late stage in the battle. Yeah, Manter can come back on his own at his own pace, and then we'll get the telescopic earths into these trees and shoot these guns, so we don't have to charge them down with our skirmishers and infantry. Could you route Thayer, please? How morale broken are they? They're standing there, they're not shooting. Okay, let's charge them. That should push them out of the trees. While being rear flanked, yeah. These guys have some morale. Did we kill? Yeah, there we go. That artillery regiment shattered. From the north, we've still got movement happening, which is good. We can keep the momentum. That would be good, but you know. Oh, the guns have decided to walk out on their own. Works for me. Ah, and that's always the problem, isn't it? Now he's decided to route this way. What on earth am I gonna do about that? You couldn't route towards your own commanders, could you? You have to route towards the part of the line that we are abandoning to advance. Alright, 7th, go up there and follow them. There we go. We got here just in time to keep them from running out of ammo. Wonderful. Remember, we always want just enough ammunition to push them back. Good enough is ideal. That's all we want. Overkill is nice, but good enough is ideal. Yeah. All we need is good enough. Yeah, we've got them. Pretty outnumbered in the north, at least. In the center, they certainly have advantage. But the gradual encirclement is coming around. If we could encircle them like here, in this kind of opening in the forest, that'd be awesome. CS. Oh, did the artillery route? They did. Perfect. Alright, now we can come up behind Manter and ruin his day. I suppose these two skirmisher regiments can come back down here and they can help the 6th CS Guard skirmishers. In pursuing. Fayetteville's can start moving up too, now that the center is broken a bit. We'll go up to there, and hopefully that will encourage them to stay here. Alternatively, we could trap them here, if possible. I'm just thinking here because all of our artillery is here already, so if we can pin them there with infantry and skirmishers, then we wouldn't have to move the artillery through all the woods. And I don't even have to feel bad about doing this because the Union has like 100,000 men. So. Oh, and I did add up before we had this battle too. We had 140,147 men in total, including our reserve pool. And you know, technically, still an unfair fight in our advantage, but, you know, we're not trying to have a fair fight, we're trying to win. we haven't lost a gun out of that brigade yet, so we'll leave them hanging back. And we'll move these guys up here. Now keep them pinned, you keep them pinned. You march that way. And God, it's just so low on stamina. Everybody's low on stamina. Ugh. Maybe we can get the encirclement going now with these skirmishers, who are frighteningly low on men, but what can you do? I suppose the goal now is to try and spread out enough to get the encirclement to work. There's only 3 minutes left, so we might be kicked out of here anyway. But hopefully not. Hopefully we get the chance to destroy them. So we've got them. And there's like 20,000 men right here. If we can get rid of that 20,000 off the campaign map, that would be awesome. Zero, zero. End battle? Finish battle? End battle? Huh? We get to finish. Perfect. Alright. Let's keep her going. Let's push Thayer this way. It's at these stages of the battle that I do wish that I brought the cavalry, but we had so limited divisions that it's probably not worth it. Just run. We're out of stamina. Who cares now? We need you in positions to take advantage of it. Let's bring these lads here to try and discourage them from pushing through the gaps. And theoretically, encirclement is complete. Practically, we need to push them out of this tree line here. So that'll take a minute, probably. Oh no, don't be in melee. $600 of them left. Maybe they'll surrender, but probably not. There we go. There we go. That's good. See, this is a problem. Got them encircled, but not deep enough. So let's, I guess, push into the tree line with these guys. We'll have them backed by skirmishers in case they get melee charged, which they probably will, considering the amount of men in that forest. We'll leave 7th and the 6th skirmishers to wait there. Now that we have these guys freed up, and then we'll move these lads to the point to make sure we don't lose them. I suppose we'll move these guys up here and they'll get shots in the side on these ones. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought would happen. Oh yeah, we need to get Lee in there, so that their cover bonus is slightly higher. We're taking quite as many casualties and the morale stays higher. Ouch. We want to push them here. Let's get up here. Ah, see, they're routing sort of now. Can we shoot them? No, we can't. Yeah, that's what's hitting us hard. Yeah. Oh, we got them to rout now. Leisure's gonna let off a volley though here, and give us problems. Unless this flanking shot does damage to him. Not really. Let's get Lee this way. We are discouraging you from standing here. We would like you to stand here. This looks good. Now they're down another 10,000, so this is going just fine. Thayer did try and advance here. Are you guys rested? Not nearly yet, so not there yet. Here we go. I wonder why they're cool standing here and not here. Like, because they're both in range of infantry sections. Surely both should be bad. Oh, they're starting to break out. No, you don't. No, you do not. Okay, these guys can hang back for a bit. They did great taking that artillery volley to the chin while they advanced. Actually, maybe they should stay engaged, because these guys are out of ammo. Telescopic Whitworth rifles, there we go. See if we can shoot Thayer in the side. Alright, these guys are at 75%. They can, or 73%. They could probably handle coming and walking this way for a bit, anyway. There we go. We're almost where I wanted it to be. We're essentially there, actually. Because this is kinda the tree area. There we go. There we go. Thayer's almost done. 700 men left. Let's see if we can get these guys to charge down their supplies. Because ours are empty. Let's move our guns up closer too. Now that the enemy's in this perpetual routing cycle, might as well get them dead fast. There's only 4 of them left. Is that enough to surrender? Maybe. I think I'll wait till there's 3 left, or they start surrendering, there we go, on their own like that. Okay, now there's 1. Let's get in there. Alright, if you're gonna route that way, we'll charge you from above too. There we go. Or from the north, I guess. There we go. At least 1 regiment surrendered. That's 2 regiments surrender, more than 1,000 prisoners. There's our bonus 1,000 recruits. Now we have the opportunity here to capture the supplies as well. I don't know if that'll do any good, but you know, why not? We certainly don't need the prisoners anymore, so it's not that much of a problem if Thayer decides to rout right now. How many men do they have left? 984, I think that's accounted for by all these guys. 870. Oh, and there's 1 more supply up in the top right, so. Probably accounts for all of them. Run this way. Oh, well. I guess that guy in the bottom right finally surrendered, or ran off the battlefield, more likely. Well, that was a fair fight. What sort of officers did we lose? We lost Colonel Vigil Mahone. Too bad. We got a whole bunch of colonels to turn into brigadier generals, though, so we probably won't be lacking on any of those type of commanding officers. As for the units, 5th Guards did pretty darn good, despite suffering some pretty grievous losses. 3,132 kills. So did the 3rd, so did the Fayettevilles. The Fayettevilles did some pretty good kill to death. Same with the 3rd. The 3rd did some pretty good kill to death there too. 10-1 almost. 1st took some pretty heavy casualties, but also did good. Same with the 2nd. I think the 5th was the guy that got blasted by artillery, so maybe. Or maybe it was the 4th. I don't know. Yeah, we didn't take that many casualties considering. The Union took a hell of a lot of casualties. The 24-pounders, again, proving their worth. So all the infantry losses that allowed these guys to do this is why we take them too. Yeah, worked out well. What were they using? Harper's Ferries, Infields, Springfields, Smiths, Sharps, 12-pounder. Oh, no good good artillery. So that explains why we weren't absolutely destroyed by the artillery as we advanced on it in the tree line there. But they were using pretty good rifles. Almost as good as the ones we were using, actually. Nowadays. We actually have advantage in rifles, standard Union Army. And they also lost like 31,000 men in total. We get barely any reinforcements, which is good because we have high medicine. Well, it's not good, but we have high medicine, so it isn't that bad. So, because some of our unit came back, 20% of our casualties. And $93,800 career points and reputation. Plus our extra 1,000 for prisoners. And what sort of men do they get back? 5,600. So we did significant damage to the Union's army numbers. 80 to 85,000 now. And if we can wipe them at the Battle of Chickamauga, then we should maintain that advantage. Alright, we'll call it here. Thanks for watching, and join me next time for the Battle of Chickamauga.